just want to say that putting roundabouts in a small town has seemingly confused everyone. I thought they were pretty simple. If there's nothing on your left, you're good. That is about as simple as it gets. Just for the record. What's going on, YouTube? Quick update. First of all, I had a lot of people complaining in the last video that I wasn't wearing gloves. So just to prove that I do own a pair of riding gloves, there they are. Everybody can stop yelling at me for being unsafe and a squid. And when I ride, guess what? I probably won't have these on because I'm unsafe and I'm a squid. Just a quick update. As you can see, still got the 2022 Royal Enfield Himalayan. Probably be taking that one out on this video here in just a minute. I've still got the RX-4, the 2020 RX-4. Still highly impressed with that little bike. And I have a surprise for you. So as you can tell, I traded in the Sportster. It just wasn't quite big enough for me and my girlfriend. I'm a big dude, take up a lot of room. She's tiny, but still I needed some more space. So we traded in for the 2022, also 2022 Lowrider FX LRS, the Lowrider S. I kind of wanted an ST, but couldn't find one, honestly, at the time when I went to look. And I don't know, I will probably spend a fortune turning this one into what I wanted out of the ST, or maybe not. I'm kind of happy where it's at. We've got the Saddleman. I've got one little bag in the ever-present Road Warrior fairing. So honestly, going down the interstate, it's good enough for me. So I'll probably just leave it as is until I either don't love it anymore or the world ends. So there's one little surprise, and I have one more surprise for you as to why I've not been riding as much as I normally would be. If your guess was I bought a cheap $2,700 BMW Z3 Roadster off of Facebook Marketplace for like $2,700, you'd be correct, because that's exactly what I did. I may or may not be making content with this. I haven't really decided yet. Probably just, it's pretty boring, honestly, other than the fact that it's super fun to drive. It's only got the 1.9 liter in it, 140-ish horsepower. It does not scream, it does not rip, but it is amazing to take the top down and just kind of cruise around, listen to music, you know, the things people like a convertible for. Yeah, so that's what's been going on as far as the garage and the things in it and the things that I like to ride around on when I'm not at work. I obviously have not had time to make content lately. As you can see, it is the dead ass of summer is going here in Kentucky, and it is humid and hot. So yeah, let's get to the Himalayan. We are back. As you can see, I forgot my gloves. Oops, sorry about that, everyone. Giving me squid comments. Nobody's called me a squid necessarily. I'll call myself a squid. Does anybody else have this really bad habit of like clicking your lights to make sure they're off? I've done that for 20 years or better. So yeah, we're taking the Enfield out. Good little highway bike. The last mileage I got was right at 69 miles per gallon, so make your jokes there. But all joking aside, hellacious gas mileage out of this little thing, and I'm not necessarily easy on it. As you can see, it is a beautiful night. The sun's finally going down, and it's getting cool enough to breathe outside. Gorgeous day to ride. Gorgeous evening to ride. But yeah, I'm still loving this little bike. I'm surprised in the comments just how divisive this bike is. I get, you know, a lot of Harley guys, which, you know, I'm a Harley guy, but a lot of the Harley guys hate on it. a lot of the other brands hate on this brand, and I understand some of the legitimate complaints with this bike, and maybe some of the other generations, but so far so good on this guy. I've seen other content creators with the same bike. Her two wheels, I don't know if anybody that watches my channel, if there's any overlap with her two wheels. Her husband, Jordan Ray, they have pretty much this exact bike that they've done a few modifications to, and they both seem to enjoy the bike. I really like this one. This part of this road is so sketchy. I've been on way sketchier, but I always just envision going over this stupid little bank right here. But they seem happy with theirs. One thing that they said that I don't necessarily get is I saw where Jordan said that he hadn't had it over 65, and it wouldn't go over 65, and I don't know if that's just, you know, the load they've got on it or what. But this one will absolutely go over 65. It doesn't like it. I wouldn't do it for long, but it will do it. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you have a Royal Enfield? I've noticed that it's very passionate either way. Like the people that have a Royal Enfield or Himalayan tend to be pretty vocal about them, and the people that don't have them and have never even ridden one seem to be the most vocal about it. Just, oh, they don't have enough power or whatever. Guys, I'm close to 300 pounds, as you can see earlier, and this is hauling me just fine. Would I want to get on a 70-mile-an-hour highway or better? Probably not. Would it do it a couple miles? Sure. Uh-oh. Be a good boy and stay on the road, pal. I have hit two dogs on a motorcycle. One of them was on the RX-4, and it sucked. I did not wreck, but I didn't enjoy it. Here we go, let's see. I mean, there's 70. Luckily we are here in Mexico, where that's fine. This lush Mexican jungle we find ourselves in. But I primarily use this bike as my put-around bike when I'm just running some quick errands or something, quick trip to the store, if I need, you know, whatever I need, lawnmower parts or just whatever, I'm just running out for a few minutes. This usually is the bike that I grab the keys for. It's a light, it's nimble. I love my Harley Davidson, but I mean, if you've ridden a Harley, you know how heavy they are, and you know, that's great when I'm on the interstate, but if I'm just messing around town, I don't necessarily want to be flopping an 800-pound motorcycle around. This feels like I'm on a very stable bicycle. I'm usually on here alone. My girlfriend doesn't, she rode one time with me on here, and she didn't enjoy the passenger accommodations, I guess. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this bike solo. It's usually the one I take when I'm by myself. But that being said, I have seen, you know, if you watch any amount of Indian Himalayan footage, Himalayan, however you want to say it, most of the time you'll see like a family of 4 on one of these. I've seen some videos of, you know, it's like the whole family's in flip-flops and, you know, shorts. So, maybe don't worry about my gloves. When there's a family of 4, a mom and a dad and 2 small children,
going the same speeds I'm going down a much worse road. But I said all that to say, for me, one person, this is just like the perfect. I can't even describe how great this bike is on these roads like this, where it's just a little back road. And you would think that it wouldn't handle as well as it does, but it absolutely handles fantastic. It always surprises me. The one thing which, you know, many people have complained about this is the brakes. The brakes are not as great as certain other bikes, even of my own bikes. I will give the Harley the edge there. That thing is a monster, but it stops much quicker and much more effectively. But again, I'm never going that fast on this bike to where it's that big of an issue. I ordered some spacers for the handlebars, but they were not quite the right size, despite several people claiming they were. So I've just given up on trying to get those style spacers, and I've got another one of these bar clamps coming. I'm just going to flip it upside down and clamp the bars in between them to make a more stable base. I moved the ammo cans back a little bit just to give myself some more leg room. I noticed that they were, I don't know why I mounted them the way I did, they were just a little too close, and this is much more comfortable. They're not hitting the back of my leg now, so that's pretty good. But yeah, very divisive motorcycle. It's so weird to me, because I guess because I'm not very brand loyal. I just, you know, I like what I like, and if I ride a bike and I like it, then I want it. And I don't know how many times I watched videos about this bike before I bought it. So, I don't know, it's one of those things. I'll keep this short and sweet. I don't know how much longer the GoPro's got in it, but I appreciate you guys watching, and I thank you for continuing to support me and my little bitty channel and my weird motorcycle adventures. And I feel like I've said a lot without saying anything, but I do thoroughly enjoy this motorcycle. It is perfect for nights like this. It is perfect for just cruising around. It's great off-road, even though that's not really my niche. I don't really go off-road a whole lot, but I like knowing that if I want to go off-road, I can at any time, and it will do admirably. So, appreciate you guys watching, and please stay tuned for more. I hopefully will make another video before this time next year.